This is Module 7, Gestures and Body Language. In Hong Kong, when people talk, they stand away from each other. However, they don't stand very far, but not very close. You don't want to talk with a person face to face. Although they stand close to each other, they are very uncomfortable with body contacts. So, there's no hugging and there's no kissing, as opposed to some Western countries. It's not appropriate in Hong Kong. And if you wink at someone in Hong Kong, that's considered rude. In Canada, if a girl winks at a guy, maybe that means a guy likes a girl or a girl likes a guy. But in Hong Kong, that's not the case. Also, another gesture that at the dining table, when you're finished eating and you want your check or your bill, you simply raise your hand and make a writing motion with it. And you don't want to say, "Can I get the check, please?" And that's considered very inappropriate, especially when others are talking. You don't want to interrupt their conversation. And when you're conversing with someone, when you're talking, if they want you to stop, they tend to make a certain body gestures indicating that they want to end the conversation. In some countries besides Hong Kong and China, queuing in line is very much disciplined. The culture is very different. However, in some parts of the country, the world, for example, the British people, the Italian people, have very different perceptions waiting in line. And their perception is that, waiting in line has to be done patiently and appropriately. And they have to stand a certain distance from each other. And that's very different from Hong Kong and China. In China, many people haven't seen the Disneyland, so there's no offense to anyone, but they tend to stand close to each other and try to rush and get on the rides. But Hong Kong people are a little bit different because they were governed by the British colony for over 100 years, so they tend to have the British culture immersed into themselves. So they kind of have those patience and appropriateness when waiting in line. And that's another body gestures. They stand apart from each other, so that shows that they have patience and they're very well educated in a certain way. And that completes my presentation for Week 7, Reading, Gestures and Body Language. Thank you.